This is why Jana Duggar pleaded guilty to child endangerment. Jana Duggar opened up about the child endangerment charges against her, but critics think there's more to the story. When it comes to the Duggars, the eldest sibling Josh Duggar's criminal conviction is often at the forefront of critics' minds. But it turns out that the rest of the family isn't perfect either, though what Jana Duggar was charged with is clearly far less jarring than what her brother was accused of. The story still made headlines, however, because of how well-known the Duggar family is. When the charges were initially filed against Jana, the media was all over the story. Jana later pleaded guilty to the accusations, but decided to take to social media to explain exactly what happened. As headlines first reported in September 2021, Jana Duggar was cited for child endangerment. Specifically, the charge was for a misdemeanor count of endangering the welfare of a child. The details were not immediately released, but after the case went to court in January 2022, more information emerged. It turned out that the charge stemmed from a situation where the police were called to Jana's location after a child was located unattended outside the home. Though Jana did take to social media to discuss the allegations and subsequent guilty plea, it remains unclear whether she was babysitting her own siblings, was at someone else's house, or was watching another person's children. Ultimately, the oldest Duggar daughter, and the only one not to get married immediately after becoming an adult, paid an $880 fine and was convicted of a misdemeanor. In an Instagram story, Jana Duggar explained what had happened and why she pleaded guilty to the charges. In a screen grab captured by a Redditor, Jana's post points out that the only reason she used social media to elaborate on the situation was that the media has been having a field day. She wrote that one of her babysitting charges wandered outside alone, and a passerby called the police. Jana was issued a written citation at the time, which was followed up by child welfare, who concluded that it was an accident, per her post. She was certainly never arrested, she declares, but admits that she was upset at herself that it happened. Based on the wording of her post and that a child welfare check was involved, it's possible that Jana was babysitting her own siblings. After all, Jana is one of the few remaining Duggars at home who can babysit for her siblings and her married siblings' kids.